Let's take a look at a daily computer I am trying to put together. How's it going, guys? Cory the Random Guy here with you today. We are going to look at this lovely machine. This is an HP dc5100 small form factor. This has a Pentium 4 2.8 gigahertz hyper-threading technology, 1 gig of RAM. It did have 2 in it, but that did not work, and I will explain that here in a minute. So key features of this computer that I really like is the built-in sound, so I don't have to have external speakers. It's got a little speaker right there. It's got 2 USB ports up front. It's got the microphone and headphone jack right there. The DVD burner, or the DVD ROM, I am going to change into a burner. It does have a SATA hard drive in it, which is 1 terabyte, which I have split into 2, and I will show you guys that as well. It is a really decent machine. I did get into the BIOS and I did bump the fan speed up, idle fan speed up just a little bit, you know, just to give it some extra airflow. I still am going to take it apart when I'm done getting everything programmed the way I want it in this thing. Get some new thermal paste onto the heatsink and whatnot. I don't know what the condition is of the heatsink thermal paste, but it's keeping itself cool, so we're doing okay right now. But let's get into the memory. What this thing had, it had 2 gigs of RAM. Problem is, it had DDR1 and DDR2 mixed together. It's got a dual channel support when it comes to RAM, which is pretty nice for the age of this computer. The DDR2 RAM was 512 megs of memory. Front side bus was running at 533, and then the DDR1 was this stuff here. It's a PC3200 333 front side bus, 512 megs. When you guys put this stuff together, you guys got to make sure this stuff matches, which any of you guys know anything about computers, you guys know that. So I don't know what possessed somebody to put 2 different types of RAM sticks in, but that's okay. It is up and running. You guys hear the ham guys, local ham guys on the scanner talking right now. So let's get into the specs of this computer here. This has a Pentium 4 2.8 gigahertz and right at 1 gig of RAM. You guys see I've got the hard drive split up into 2, 465 gig of available room. I tried splitting this as evenly as possible. 465 gigs of room. So 465 a piece. Like I said, I tried splitting this up as evenly as possible. This one here is just going to be for like different files, music, pictures, whatever. And then here's my main drive. Being the XP is so small, I don't have to have 1 whole terabyte of room all the time with it, which is nice. This is running a Windows XP Professional with Service Pack 3. So pretty much all of your stuff is up to date, and the video on this thing is actually really decent. It's got onboard video. It's got the Intel 910GL Express chipset family, which is really nice. I've got the monitor set at 1600 by 932 bit, which is pretty nice. Let me show you guys the screensaver here, because I've got Microsoft Plus on here right now too for XP, and you guys can see it's just nice and smooth. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nice and smooth. This is my main screensaver. Right now for a browser, I'm testing the old Mozilla Firefox versus MyPal to see which one works better. Both of these seem to kind of have an issue with YouTube at this point, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that part yet. Wireless keyboard and mouse. I'm running on it, the little, don't mind the mess on my desk. I am running the little receiver in the back of the machine. So there you go, guys. Just a quick look on this computer. I do have the zombie machine hooked up to this as well. So all I have to do is go into the menu here and do the input source. The zombie machine runs on a DVI, and then this P4 machine runs on a VGA. So I can have both computers running, switch back and forth. This is a pretty interesting computer. I have always liked older machines like this. I don't know what it is about XP. I kind of grew up on this era, so it's I wouldn't say It's more of a nostalgia thing. It's just the functionality that I love about XP. And from what I understand, there's a lot of people going back to XP and older style PCs just because, you know, they're tired of the new stuff, you know, and the new stuff just takes so much room, so much, you know, high-end hardware that a lot of people don't use the full potential of the hardware that's in it as a normal user. Videos coming up. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler here. The Enrico speaker mic. I'm going to be doing a video on that. There's also another tools video that I will be doing here soon, and I still need to do the video on those. The server machine, it's kind of still in a work in progress. I've tried Windows Server 2003. That didn't work. I'm trying to find a version of Windows Home Server. It's not really working out too well in my favor, so I've got to start digging around, see if I can find something for that. And we're still going to do a video on the SSD drive upgrade, which I will be doing a video on that as well, because I'm planning on upgrading this to an SSD as well. So guys, stay tuned for that. I got a lot of videos coming up regarding computer stuff, and a little bit of radio and a little bit of tool reviews. So guys, stay tuned for more videos, especially on this computer. This is by far my favorite one, and I'm going to be using this one as my daily, as I said. So anyway guys, kind of rambled on, but that's okay. Give you guys a lot of information about this PC. So if you guys ever run into one of these, get it. These things are amazing, especially if you find one as good a shape as this one. It's fast. For what it is, it's actually really fast. Of course, there's really, you guys seen nothing on it. But as time goes along, we'll see how slow it gets and whatnot. But I'm still going to put an SSD in there, which will really help the speed and reliability. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you on the next one.